Amigo, Dungeons and Dragons. Este es oficial. Así que se puede jugar como agente, ¿eh? No lo puedo abrir. Mírate aquí. Mira, mira. Todos los manuales de Dungeons and Dragons. Los dragones. Aquí para empezar la aventura, si quiero. Ah, qué bonito. Ah, mundo que es cuadrado, por supuesto. No podría ser plano. Aquí la partida preparada. Con sus dados. Bueno, no sé exactamente qué están jugando. Con idea. Algo están jugando. Ahí todo. Bueno, habrá que empezar una aventura, ¿no? Vamos allá.
Hey, glad you made it. I'm really happy that you're willing to give this game a shot. It's one of my favourite things to do with friends. Between the role-playing, strategy and just being goofy with each other, it's always a great time. D&D has something for every kind of player. Now, you said the other day that you wanted to just get kind of an intro experience before joining my regular campaign group. So I figured a more individual sort of experience would be a good way of showing you the ropes. Give you an idea of what the experience can feel like. Just take a seat whenever you feel like getting started. I've got snacks that should last us until the end of the universe, so help yourself to those too.
Bien, bien. Toma asiento. Uy, mira, aquí está, mira. Como,
Good to go?
Ahí está.
Okay, so first things first, let's choose your class.
Puedes jugar
I've got the
4 y
basics
se meten los
already
4 en
written
los
up for a few
asientos.
of them, so you only need to worry about picking one.
Vale.
Do you want to be a holy warrior with the ability to heal yourself and smite your foes with the power of your deity? Paladin might be the way to go.
No, no, no.
Oh, or maybe a wizard, using your magic to blast bad guys sky high with fireballs while deflecting incoming attacks?
Quiere cobrar por la sesión, te ha dado su Patreon para que lo colaboре. Me ha dado, me ha dado el Patreon, me ha dado el Patreon para colaborar, sí. Me mola
But a
más.
rogue could be fun too. Hit and run tactics poison
No
your
quiero un
enemies and
puto
watching them
ladrón.
succumb to the venom. So satisfying.
No quiero un puto
But it's
ladrón.
also lots of fun to just be a barbarian with a big axe. Barbarians can get so angry that they just kind of forget that they've been hit and keep hacking away.
Un rebelde, claro, un pícaro.
I've always had a hard time choosing when I'm a player, so take your time.
A ver. Aquí está el bárbaro. La paladina. El mago. Eso era un bárbaro. Hombre, esto que... Todo el objeto del menú. El objeto. ¿Por qué no lo puedo coger? No, esto va a ser complicado. ¿Vas a coger el objeto? Y me falla algo, ¿no? Vamos otra vez a sentar. Aquí hay algo que no estoy haciendo bien. Todo lo he pillado. Usar objeto, colocar bloque. Vamos. No tengo nada para elegir. Quiero esto. Quiero pillar esto. ¿Por qué no pillo nada? Aquí que estoy fallando. Todo el objeto. No está aquí. Menú. Prendo el menú. Vale, joder. Vale. Está mal. Vale, los motores de movimiento para ver las diferentes clases. Arma espada larga, daño, alcance, velocidad, ataque, defensa, no sé qué. Más daño, alcance, ataque, defensa. Fíjate, más tiene más defensa. Paladín. Pícaro. Este tiene mucha velocidad y una defensa. Bueno. Y el mago, que es la leche. Pero un bárbaro, que básicamente un bárbaro aquí es como un guerrero. Bárbaro. Cierra el menú, vale, ya está.
Okay, next let's allocate your stats. You want me to explain how stats and dice rolling work in this game?
No, estoy bien, no me lo
You'll also
expliques.
see that your class already has stats that will best support their abilities. How you add your extra stat points is up to you. Do you want to make them better at what they already do, or do you want to balance them out a bit? You'll get more stat points to distribute as we play, so don't worry about this step too much.
Vale, pues vamos a abrir otra vez el menú. Ahora que ya sé cómo funciona. Mira, abriendo. A ver, vamos a mover. Fuerza, sí, claro. Fuerza, constitución. Inteligencia. Carisma. Bueno, esto sí que parece interesante subir, la verdad. Esto sí parece para hacer el golpe crítico. Mierda, me he ido. Perdón, me he ido. Para añadir un punto de... Es lo que he hecho, ¿no? ¿Solo he añadido un punto de característica? No he añadido ni uno. A ver. Mantén pulsado. Usar objeto para añadir un punto. ¿Estoy? ¿Pero por qué? ¿Por qué me saca fuera? Ah, vale. Una vez aquí. Es que cada vez que lo... Ah, no puedo mover nada de esto. Vamos a ver. Por favor. Ah, esto es culpa mía. Estoy moviendo todo el tiempo el... No sé por qué, en lugar de usar las teclas, estoy usando el ratón. Vamos a subir uno de fuerza, ¿no? Bueno, de constitución. Aguantar. Hay que aguantar un poquito, porque esto es una mierda. Yo me lo voy a hacer como si fuese un personaje de un Dungeons and Dragons. Entonces, quiero más constitución, por favor. La fuerza le puede subir uno. Y voy a añadir uno más de carisma y creo que ya está. Vamos a dejar así. Ya lo he puesto, ¿no?
And like that, you've made your first character. Congrats!
Vamos a ponerlo jugando. Minecraft ya está puesto. En principio. Ya está. Puesto. De otra manera no va a entrar gente. Creo yo, ¿eh? Ya está, ¿no? Ya lo tengo. Pues
Now,
muy bien.
how about we dive right into things?
Vamos allá.
The continent of Faerun has seen hundreds of stories turn into legends. The Dawn Age, when dwarves overthrew the tyrannical giants and elves waged war against evil dragons, thereby carving out a place in the world for small folk. The tyranny of the Rose Dragon, when the great red worm Ylvir of Salisar nearly razed Kalimshan and established her cruel empire. The time of troubles, when celestials and fiends alike were cast from their own realms, warring and laying waste to the mortal plane in their efforts to reclaim their divine positions. Yet each great story has great people steering the narrative. The Rose Dragon's empire only fell because Rafak al-Khajan and his companions slew the evil beast. The times of troubles ended because those like the mage Midnight rose to the occasion, in their case taking the mantle of divinity from the slain celestial Mistra until she could be resurrected. Now we come to the precipice of another such event, a budding calamity that could warp reality as we know it. Though there is no prophesied chosen one, no foreseen savior, if you play your cards right, you might just be able to avert what is to come. Or perhaps your story will simply serve as a cautionary tale for those who survive. Despite this, it all starts with something as mundane as fetching groceries for your parents. We open on Nashkel, a village on the northern slopes of the Cloud Peaks. The late spring rains have abated, making the trek across town to deliver a commission for your father at least a bit less muddy. As you make your way back along the main street, though, it is hard not to notice that your otherwise quiet home is riddled with strained, whispered conversations.
Pues aquí estoy. Aquí estoy. Hola, amigo. A ver, tengo... Mírame, mírame. Mira qué cara tengo. Mírale. Bienvenido al mundo de Dungeons and Dragons, efectivamente. ¿Qué, Bordigan, te animas? Creo que se puede jugar varios, ¿eh? Que aquí seguro que hay algún secreto. Quiero subir al parte más alta del... No, no, no. No tengo fuerza aún. Maldita sea. Bueno, claro. ¡Ah! ¡Ja, ja! Oye, mira el gallito este de... Hola, señora. Hola, señora. O soy muy pequeño o es usted muy grande. ¿Hay algo? Sí. ¡Mi oro! ¡Eh! Mis monedas de oro y mi poción curativa. Con esto. Espérate, la poción. Ahora hay que ponerla en condiciones, ¿no? Hay que ponerla aquí. No, no. Hoy voy a hacer poquito. Nada. Mira, mira, calabaza. Hola, señor. Tiene un sombrero precioso. Deme algo, señor. Voy a bajar un poquito el sonido. Aquí, en el 20. ¿Va a entrar aquí? Hay un sitio escondido aquí. Parece que... en la parte más alta del sitio este. ¡Parkour! Ahí está. ¡Ah, qué bonito! Madre mía, qué cosa más bonita. Venga, ¡parkour! Pues... Sleeping Dragon Inn. Uy, qué guay. Las piratas... Esto será un hobbit. Hobbit. Azul. Elfos... Creo que tengo que tirar ahí, pero quiero ver si puedo entrar. Bueno, a lo mejor no puedo entrar a ningún sitio. Pues tendré que tirar para allá, pero bueno. A ver si hay algún otro lugar interesante. Oiga, qué ganas le estoy teniendo a esto. Esto va a ser una serie. ¿Cómo se llamará este personaje? Pues habrá que inventarse un nombre. Mirarlo. Uy, mira, otro aquí. Perfecto. Monedas, posición, buena es. Más monedicas. Bien. Vamos a revisar antes todo bien antes de ir a ningún lado. Voy a llevar al principio. Tiene mala cara. Me tiro. Cada vez que tiro al agua me lleva aquí. Vamos a mirar por otro lado, no me voy a tirar al agua. Corre, corre. Tus grafos, sí, tus grafos, efectivamente. Mira, un draconido. Mira cómo mola el draconido. Y sí es verdad que han esmerado, ¿eh? Al menos en el aspecto. Luego ya veremos en juego, en lo que me propone de juego. Que supongo que será lo mismo que Minecraft, pero bueno. Todo bien. Todo bien, todo corre. No quiero entrar aún ahí. Quiero ver todo bien. Este va vestido como yo. ¡Hola! Lleva sitios fechados. Yo creía que no se podía entrar a ningún lado, pero se ve que sí, así que tendré que revisar más cosas. aquí abajo. Vengo a robaros. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿No puedo pasar? No se podría agachar. De acuerdo. Que no... Creo que no. Voy a saltar, volar. Eso sí. A lo he dado mayúsculas y no me... No puedo entrar. Falta el botón arrastrarse. A ver, a mí me gusta verlo todo. Luego ya sí que voy más a saco, pero a mí me gusta al principio verlo todo, ver qué tal es, ver todo y más este en concreto, ver cómo lo han pasado. La verdad es que está curradete. No hay posibilidad. Esto, ¿ves? Esto, por ejemplo, está hecho para... Ahí detrás... Claro, no se puede abrir porque no hay nada. Y por aquí tampoco se puede. Ah, mejor se puede dar un poquito la vuelta. Ahí. Ah, al agua otra vez. Bueno. Corre, corre. Gasta estamina. Aquí no me parece que gastes estamina. Pues está bien. El carpintero. No parece. Las puertas de... Ah, caballero. Señora. Han puesto, por ejemplo, las texturas son diferentes. Y aquí, aquí, por ejemplo, no puedo pasar. Hasta que no me dé las misiones. Se puede hacer misiones con 4. Sí, sí, sí. Se puede hacer misiones con 4. Te permite hacer incluso un servidor persistente y todo. Está bien, está guay esto. Claro, si puedes hacer misiones de 4, puedes hacer, imagínate que puedes hacer un asentamiento y crear un asentamiento. Aquí detrás no hay nada, se puede ver que no hay nada. Pues a la misión. Está por aquí. ¿Lo ha pasado? ¿A este señor? ¿Este señor dónde está? Señor, pero... Este vende. Este vende. De curación. Este que vende. Mida. Vale. Yo creo que me he pasado la misión. Señora, deme usted una misión. Deme algo. Pero he ido a ese señor y ese señor no me ha dicho nada. A ver, señor, dígame algo usted.
Standing
vale,
behind his produce stand is Eric, one of the farmers living on the village's outskirts. You have known him for most of your life, though he is still young and smile lines have only just begun to crease the sides of his eyes.
Your father said you'd be along to pick up his purchase. I don't envy him his back problems, as if he didn't have enough to deal with already as the headman. Anyhow, here you go. I'm sure he appreciates having you around to do all the heavy lifting for him.
Hacerse mayor apesta es un
That
pavo.
lazy oaf should just get it himself. He's not that bad off.
Hey, watch it. Your father has a lot of responsibilities. It's not like you've got much better to do anyhow.
What's everyone whispering about? I only got a bit.
Susurros. Qué guay.
Everyone's worried about the people who've gone missing. You probably already heard about Helsa not coming home yesterday. That makes the 4th person in 2 weeks. The trackers looking for her haven't come back yet, but if it's anything like the other 3 disappearances, they won't find anything.
Bueno, vamos.
People are real frightened. I can't blame them. Might be a good idea to not wander around on your own, even in town.
Nah, no one would want to kidnap me. I'm too much of a pain to deal with. I'll keep an eye out, though.
Vale, yo soy Catra, se supone.
See you around.
Volvemos a casa. ¿Cuál es ¿Dónde está mi casa? Ah, mi casa está allí. Volver a casa no, ves a casa. Vuelve a casa. No, ya vuelvo, pero no sé dónde está mi casa. Señor Quite. En medio. ¿Puedo hablar con algún señor? Hablaré en algún momento. Con este seguro. Dale, colgando los jamones. Que no me ignores. Patrick, no me ignores. Mira, qué chulo. Qué chulo. Y tenemos a la Iflin.
You hear voices from inside your house. Perhaps it is worth waiting and listening in.
And I just heard about it this morning.
Does anyone else know?
I caught one of the trackers before he could go out to look for Helsa. He said he'd check it out while the trail was still warm, if there was one, but I don't know if he told anyone else first.
We'll have to assume that he did. People are already starting to panic, and this will make it worse. I heard people at the market this morning talking about unfamiliar monsters. No one had seen the things themselves, but the rumors are bad enough.
This goes on and you'll have a mob at your front door demanding answers.
I'm surprised we haven't seen one already. You've got to get ahead of this.
So what are you going to do about it?
Give me a minute. I've got an idea, but I want to talk it over with Katra first. You're welcome to stay if you like. They should be back soon.
Vale. Vamos a entrar tranquilamente.
Ah, there you are.
No he oído
Put it
nada.
on the table and come talk to me. There's something we need to discuss.
Pero la conservo.
Listen, you've heard about the people going missing. I'm not going to sugarcoat this, but the whole Kelsit family is gone now. Neri found their farm empty this morning without even a sign of struggle. This is asking a lot, and I've got a feeling your mother's going to kill me after I say this.
Then don't say it.
But I need you to go speak with Endan Dravair and ask for his help.
Vale. Vamos a ello.
You're right. I think I will throttle you. Are you insane? People are going missing, and you think sending Katra out into the woods by themselves is somehow a good idea?
I have to agree with Ilan. They'd make a tempting target.
The trackers have been going on their own, and no one's bothered them. Besides, after all the training I've put Katra through, they should be fine on their own.
Me llamo Catra.
Yes, but you could just send one of the trackers, or someone else.
Pero bueno, como lo dicen, pues claro, en Catra.
I want the trackers to keep looking for our people. Other than them, there's no one else I'd trust in the woods more than Katra. After all the times you've run off into there as a kid, you probably know the paths better than most of the villagers. And Vair's important. His ego probably won't let him talk to just a random villager. Neri could go, but she doesn't know how to fight, and I don't want the community's healer to be missing for a whole day if someone breaks their arm.
Y me va a romper el brazo, hombre.
And you're not worried what Vair might do to them?
Unless Katra does something really stupid, which I would trust them not to, they'll be fine.
Vamos a tirar un sarcasmo.
You know I'm standing right here and can answer for myself, right?
Hey, watch the sarcasm. We've talked about this.
Well, they're right. Manners aside, they can speak for themselves, and hopefully also point out how reckless and stupid this is.
Quiero echar un qué. Posible ya también. Quiero echar un lo que sea.
Mom, if I can help the village, then I'm happy to do it.
Quiero echar
Besides, I was just in the woods yesterday looking for berries, and I was fine.
I was hoping you'd say that. This isn't exactly a enviable task. I'm proud of you. Now, Endondravair is a proud creature. He has the wisdom of the ages and probably knows something that we don't. But there's a good chance he won't help us for free, just on principle. If he doesn't, I want you to offer him money. This pouch has 100 gold coins in it.
100? Where did you get that kind of money?
I took it from the village's emergency fund. I'd say this counts. Rounded it out to 100 using money we were saving for a new roof. Start with a low offer, like 30, and work your way up, unless you think you're gonna insult him or lose his interest. Whatever help or advice he can give will be welcome. If we're lucky, he might already know where our missing people are or where to look. A bird's eye view could show him what we need.
Sí. O sea, que le insulte, ¿no? Lo que me está diciendo. Vamos a insultarle bien.
I still think that this is a bad idea.
If I'm being honest, it probably is a bad idea, but it's the only one we've got.
A ver si quieren
Is there
algo más.
anything else I should know before going?
At this point, you know everything that we do. I wish we could be of more help, but Vair's home is not far. Hopefully nothing will bother you on the way.
Right. I guess I'll head out now then.
Oh, before you go, do you want to do a quick sparring match? Couldn't hurt to brush up on your technique, just in case.
Vale, vamos a ver
that
cómo
sounds like
se...
a good idea.
Vamos a pegarle una paliza a papá, ¿no? Toma. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Qué barbaridad. Toma, toma. Hay que aumentar mucho carisma. Un muñeco de entrenamiento se consigue un golpe crítico. Puede ser crítico, ya está, ya está. Vale. Tengo seleccionada, tengo rabia. Estoy rabioso. Toma, toma, toma. Ya es coca.
One more thing. I'm sure you can find your way and don't want me fussing over you. But in case something happens, you should take your father's old wayfinder. Good point. Even though we haven't seen any real monsters around here in a decade, you never know. I might have to run away from a thoroughly annoyed deer.
Ay. Vas a tirar todo el sarcasmo del mundo ahí,
You might have to
bim.
find a new place to sleep at night if you keep up the attitude.
Just be
Pasivo
careful,
agresivo.
man. Come back in one piece. We'll be waiting.
Lo haré, lo haré. Yo compré comienzos humildes, misión principal, ni de aquí ni de allá, reclutador. Es. Bueno, que aquí no puedo usar, claro. A ver, con este. Pero ahora sí. A ver si. A ver. No, señora, lo que sea. Vamos a ver el menú. Gestionar ciertas. Vamos a ver el menú. Vale, vamos a ver cómo es. Aquí tenemos la quest. Espérate. No tocar la rueda. Tenemos la quest. Y las. Luego aquí el arma. Esto de aquí. Bien. La armadura, que es esto de aquí. Las stats, que habilidades, de momento tengo las dos. Rabia y aura de tormenta, que esto es para tocar rayos que se precipitan sobre tus enemigos. Pues, objeto tampoco otros enemigos. ¡Ah, este mola un huevo! El aura de tormenta este. Madre mía. A ver. Un glosario. Está muy bien. Puerta de Baldur. Que es donde estoy ahora, se supone. ¿No? El puerta de Baldur. No, no sé. Baldur. No. Baldur. Oye, en un pueblo de mierda. Y tengo que llegar a Puerta de Baldur. Pero ahora mismo no estoy en Puerta. Y bueno, estos son los settings, toda la mierda. Nada más mod, disable, todo esto. Ya. ¿Puedo hablar ya con alguien? Quiero hablar con gente. A ver si me dan algún tipo de... Tú, niño. Toma. No me dicen nada. Nada. ¿Qué eres? Chiquitinos. Que no puedes elegir ese... raza. Yo antes quería algo. ¿Qué quiere? Que no quiere. No quiere nada conmigo, no me quiere vender nada. Entonces, según esto, me dice que tengo que ir a la cueva de bar. La cueva de bar. Supongo que cuando salga de aquí, ¿no? Pues podré usar el bicho para llegar a la... Corre, corre. Ahora sí puedo ir, ¿verdad? Y... Y después lo puedo... Cuando pongo el buscador me dice hacia dónde hay. ¿Puedo pillar? Uy, sí puedo. Dar juego. Y un señor. A ver qué quiere este señor. ¿Todo esté bien? No sé de dónde viene, no sé qué hace ahí, pero está ahí bien. Qué raro se ve el Baldur's Gate. A ver, no es Baldur's Gate, es más divertido que Baldur's Gate. Porque yo supongo que aquí en algún momento puedes hacer de todo. Mola más. Esto sí puede que sea un sandbox de verdad. Aunque de momento me está diciendo que vaya a un sitio a salvar el culo a gente. Esto es un Baldur's Gate raro. Esto es... de hecho, esto todo es un railroad. Porque me está llevando hasta el sitio. Railroad total.
What is that? Is someone...
¡Uy! ¡Goblins! ¡Ay, maldita sea! ¡Goblins! Espérate. ¿Esto funcionará? A ver. Ah, pues sí funciona, sí. Fíjate qué cosas. Ah, que te voy a dar. Ya es coca. Ya es coca. Toma crítico.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that. I wonder if they got something to do with what's going on.
A ver, para. Ah, espera. Espera, va así. ¿Hay alguno más por aquí escondido? Salid. Aquí, por ejemplo, no me dejan ir a ningún lado. Esto es, parece como el tutorial. Está por aquí. Aquí el buscador este me está diciendo que está por ahí. Mejor no puedo ir por aquí. ¡Ur! Podría haber ido por otro lado, más fácil. Pero bueno, ¿verdad? Creo que podía haber ido por ahí. De hecho, podía haber hecho todo este paseíto para intentar llegar a ese... De hecho, voy a intentar llegar al tesoro. Cuidado, puede ser se supone que hay de todo. Hay mimetos y todo esto. O sea, puede ser un mimico. No es un mimico. Mágica y poción de confianza. No necesito confianza. Me sobra confianza. Fíjate si tengo confianza que voy por los árboles. ¿Me he caído? No, no me he caído. Mira, la verdad es que
Guess this is it?
encontrar la cueva
Unless this wayfinder led me to some old owlbear den.
no es muy complicado.
Okay then.
Tiene oro. ¿Qué lloro? A ver. Quiero oro. Uy, qué miedo. Espérate, me voy a poner aquí detrás. Vamos a ver qué es el Paer. Y... Tengo un hacha de nivel 1. Lo tengo que enfrentar yo a nivel 1.
Why do you do this? Release me!
What was that?
Agárralo, agárralo. El niño único.
As you reach for the coin that seemed to suck the life from Endan Dravair, you note a crack running down its face. Whatever these people want with it, you doubt they should have it. The moment you touch the metallic surface, though, a jolt of energy sears through your fingers and up your arm, followed by a sense of pressure, as if the ocean's tide were rushing into your flesh. Recoiling, the coin is adhered to your fingertips, bound there even as you feel that the force pouring from it stretches your skin and crushes your bones, threatening to rupture and burst your entire body.
Muy bien.
Other than your body, though, it is the coin that bursts, erupting into shards of metal as the same light that flowed into it earlier streams into you. The physical pain abates, though something continues to press on your mind, clawing its way into your thoughts and filling your skull as the world around you distorts and turns insensible, chaotic, and then, finally, dark.
What happened? Where is...
Who are you? What have you done to me?
I don't know.
Answer me!
Please, stop! Who are you? What are you doing to me?
Who am... I will ask again. Who are you? What happened?
Your cave? Who or what are you?
Do not play games, child. I am Endandrabayer, and you will answer my questions.
Me voy a
My name's
presentar.
Katra. I live in the nearby village. You're saying you're the dragon?
Do not play games with me, child. Now answer my questions. What happened in my cave, and what have you done to me?
Did you see anything? I think I was unconscious for a while, but I must have walked to get back here, right?
I only came back to consciousness when you were calling for your parents.
Why can I hear you? Where are you?
We are obviously merged, you fool. Now tell me how. What happened?
I wasn't with those people, and I only saw the last part, when that weird coin started doing something. It looked like they were pulling something out of you, and then some thing was put into your body. I thought they'd killed you.
They might have.
What do you remember?
I remember. They must have trapped my soul in that coin. I have heard of artifacts that can do such. I had never expected that it would be so painful, though. It felt like I was being torn and pulled apart, then crushed until I could not even tell what part of my body I was feeling. I suppose, though, that I was not feeling my body at all. After that, I saw the thing seeping out of my body, but I could not see if I was breathing. Everything after is unclear. It hurts to remember. I was still reeling when the next thing I clearly saw was your face. A moment before I felt that transfer again. Then we were here. Now we need to return me to my... Do you smell smoke?
Yeah. I'm going home. I need to see if anything has happened.
This is a waste of time. You need to find the people who took my body immediately.
Only after I see if they went to my village first. They may have done something.
Bueno, todos sabemos qué ha pasado, ¿no? Vamos a ver. ¡Parkour! No pasa nada. Vamos a ser la primera esta. Con lo que haya pasado en la aldea, finalizo el stream. No creo. En el Dungeons & Dragons Online sale Gary Gax y Dave Anderson. ¿Y Will Wheaton? ¡No!
No.
¡Dios mío! ¡Hay humo! ¡Hay fuego! El señor es ahí raro. ¡No puede ser! ¡No! ¡No! Mi familia, ¿dónde vive mi familia? Con lo bonito que estaba todo esto.
Mom! Dad! Nadie! Hush! Tanil! Anyone! The house? What happened to the house?
¡A subir!
Mom! Dad! Help! Someone help! Someone tell me what!
Ah, so there is someone left. Oh, I figured there would be a few of you bumpkins left scurrying about like rats. Well, we can't have you going and squealing to your neighbors about us, no. We want things to be quiet and peaceful, so you will have to come with us.
What have you done to my home? Where is everyone?
Take or kill them. We'll have no witnesses today.
¡Está! ¡Esta sea! lanzas.
This was my home.
Que sí, pero coge las monedas.
Not anymore, it would seem.
Calla.
Shut up! Someone has to be left behind. Is anyone there? It's Contra! Where are you?
Foolish whelp. Looking at this place, if they did not respond the first time, I doubt they ever will. You may search, but you seem to be alone here.
Why would they do this? Where is everyone?
Do you actually expect an answer to that question, or are you simply asking empty questions to hear yourself speak?
No, I was expecting you to actually be helpful and offer some insight, but I guess that was too much to ask, wasn't it?
Careful, child. I may not have my own body, but it seems that I can still harm yours.
Stop it already! Look! A lot has happened all at once! I had a dragon pop into my head and start tearing it apart, and then a few minutes later I found out my home and everyone I know are now gone! This is a bit overwhelming, and I'd appreciate a bit of compassion, you callous lizard!
Me parece que como personaje soy muy llorón, Joder.
How dare you! Consider yourself fortunate that I am merciful and willing to overlook this slight in light of your obvious distress and lack of self-control. What are you doing in my cave, anyhow?
Some of the villagers had gone missing. I was going to ask you for your help finding them.
Well, it seems that a few missing persons is the least of your village's concerns now.
It's not helpful.
Ayuda, no.
But I suppose you're a bit absorbed in your own little world anyhow, aren't you? Not like you...
There was not much to care about. Even less now.
That's cruel and not appreciated right now. I understand that you're upset, but I am too. So can you please lay off?
Fine.
So what are we supposed to do now? I don't have a home, and you don't have a body, and I'm not letting you take over mine.
I do not think that I could, even if I tried. As much as it galls me to admit it, all I can do is hurt you. I think that I could kill you if I truly wished, but that would likely end my life too.
That's good to know.
We shall hunt the people who took my body. We will find a way for you to put me back, and I can force answers out of those treacherous eels. Perhaps you can use the coin again to set things right.
But it exploded when I touched it. It felt like something was being forced into me before I blacked out. That must have been when you came.
Without the coin, I doubt that you would have been able to restore me anyhow, much less after whatever that monster of theirs did to me in the time since. It seemed to be fusing with my form. It might have been feeding, but that was not the impression I felt.
So I've got the same question as before. What now?
Short of purging my soul from your body, which I would not recommend lest you want me to destroy the both of us first, you will need to put me into another vessel. Ideally, though, that vessel will be my own original body, purified of whatever has come to infest it. If your villagers were taken by this group, then finding where they have taken me will also lead you to the answers you seek.
Sure, but I don't know anything about healing dragons or moving souls from one body to another. How are we supposed to do all of that, or even find these people?
I think that the best course now would be to seek the advice of the scholars in Candlekeep. It is relatively close and hosts the greatest collection of knowledge in Faerun that I am aware of anyhow. If anyone would know of a cure or be able to devise one and be able to tell us more about this group of people that attacked me, then we will almost certainly find them in Candlekeep's great library. Rather than walk the whole way, see if that man with the cart is heading north. Preserve your strength while you can.
I think that's actually the first good, usable advice you've given me.
Do not push your luck with such frequent sarcasm, child. Find the cart and let us leave.
Hasta aquí. El carro. Nuevo hechizo desbloqueado, bola de fuego. No lo tengo. 2 puntos de característica. Eso sí. Hacer una cosa que no sé por qué. Vamos a hacer primero esto. Bola de fuego, pero yo no puedo lanzarlo, ¿no? ¿Puedo lanzar una bola de fuego? Bueno, pues una bola de fuego. Yo creo que no. Em, Además, a partir de ahora podré fabricar cosas, ¿sí? Cuando llegue a Candlekeep, supongo. Vamos a mirar esto. No sé cuándo se desbloquea esto. No tengo más. Stats. Pues vamos a intentar subir el carisma a 0 para tener la probabilidad de crítico estándar, ¿no? Más o menos. Bien. Y no sé si subirme un puntito más de constitución para aguantar más o un poquitito más de fuerza para hacer más. O destreza, quizá, para más velocidad de ataque. Destreza para más velocidad de ataque. Vamos a subir un poquito la velocidad de ataque. Esto ya estaría. Las cosas que me han actualizado aquí. Fijaos, el corsario. Cuando me actualiza cosas, me va poniendo Candlekeep. Por ejemplo, dice cosas de Candlekeep y de los cultistas. Muy bien. Y lo voy a dejar aquí.